Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prizepicks video. In this one, we are talking about PGA Round 2 at the Scottish Open. And the first round, we expected a tough course here with some higher scores, but we got a lot of low scores in this one. So we're going to go back and see what we can do here. So we got 5 picks, so stay tuned for all 5 of them. Looking at the leaderboard, we got a 61 in round 1, a 63, 264. So definitely some low scores, even though, it is a par 70 on this one, but a lot of people, 3 under or better. Pretty crazy. For round 1, we did have some of the stars back out, so it was nice and fun to see that as well. If you want to talk about golf betting on Prizepicks, definitely get in the Discord over here for free. That'll be linked down below. And you can see people are winning as well over there, so you can see what they're thinking. Check out the Discord for the first pick. Rolling with Scotty Scheffler again here. I think he pushed last time. We had him at 68. He shot a 68. This time we're going to the birdies, 4.5, taking the over. Believe he got 4 birdies in the first round without having to go back and look it up, because we're going to go back there a lot. But I could see a big improvement here. People expected him to outright win this thing, and he didn't have the best first round. I think he has a bounce back one here, and I've heard his weakness is actually these narrow fairways, and it kind of proved to be true in round 1, but I think we're going to see a bounce back here, and I still like him on the birdies here. And going to Rory. I mean, the top guys are at 4.5. Rory, I got to check this one. I believe he got 7 birdies or better. If we count them up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so he did get 7 in round 1. So pretty nuts. And obviously the eagle on 3 here. So going back to Rory as well. And if you haven't signed up for Thrive Fantasy yet, they are basically like Prizepicks now, and you can do Prizepicks for golf. Over here, you're going to get a free 100% deposit match up to $250, and if you deposit at least $25, you get a free square to add to your slip. And look what Rory is over here. He's only at 3.5 birdies, so you can take that, as well as some other scores. I think Thomas might be lower, and Fleetwood is at 4.5 eagles plus birdies, so a lot higher. So definitely some props over here to take advantage of. So get over on Thrive Fantasy. It'll be linked down below. Just use that link to get that 100% deposit match and start playing on Thrive Fantasy. Free money over there and a free square and different lines. So you can check that out. And the next one we have over here is going to be actually the first player we're down on. It's going to be Lowry. And we're actually looking at the fairways hit. 7.5 is his line. So like I said earlier, this course has narrow fairways, so it's harder to hit these fairways. And we're taking the under here. We actually saw people do pretty well with the fairways hit. But looking at Lowry, if you don't know how to look this one up, go over here on the PGA Tour website, go to stats. And fairway hit is actually going to be driving accuracy. So it only counts for par 4 and 5. So that's why there's only 13 possible fairways to hit here. And he was 3 of 13. So he needs 8 in round 2 to cover this. This might want to be one of my favorite picks here. He obviously struggled, but increasing this from 3 to 8 just seems like too much of a gap to make up for Lowry here, so I'm going to be taking the under on that one. And then for our next kind of more obscure prize picks here is going to be Aberg, and we're taking the greens in regulation. We're going over. It's at 11.5. If we come over, look at Aberg. Terrible first round, tied for 99th, +1. I guess not terrible, but not what we were expecting from Aberg. Looking at his stats for green in regulation, it is just what it says here, so you don't have to decode it like the driving accuracy in fairway one. But he went 12 for 18 and just didn't look like he was playing very well out there in round 1. So I think he could pick it up a little bit, and he already covered that in round 1, so I just expect him to get better with this. So I'm taking him on the over on that one. And then for our last pick, we're going back to a Birdies or better. We're going to Fleetwood, who we liked last time as well, and we're taking him on the over birdies or better for our last pick. Looking at him, he obviously sees some great savings versus the top guys who are at 4.5. He's only at 3.5. He hit that last time. He got 4, and that's going to be enough to cover. But I think he can actually improve on this score of 70 as well. And his strokes is 69 over here on Prizepicks, so they do expect him to improve as well on the strokes, and already covered the birdies. So I feel like these last 3 picks here really check out with the stats and numbers from round ones versus what Prizepick is projecting over here. And then rolling with the high rollers, the big guns over here, Scheffler and McIlroy. So if you guys are not on Thrive, definitely get over here, take advantage of some of these props. Again, $25 deposit gets you a free square. And also, you're going to get 100% deposit match up to $250. So pretty crazy. Check out Thrive Fantasy. It'll be linked down below. Also get in the Discord here. People are winning, talking a lot about golf and this tournament. Just a quick recap of the picks here. We got Fleetwood over the birdies or better. Aberg over his greens in regulation. Lowry under his fairways hit. McIlroy and Scheffler both over 4.5 birdies, and that's going to be the 5 picks. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, subscribe to the channel. Also get in the Discord. Sign up for Thrive Fantasy to play on a different site, and I'll see you guys in the next one.